Hello everyone, welcome back to SLuredWOrds plays FTL. As you saw last episode, we had a very disappointing defeat. We're going to play as Type A Crystal Cruiser. Let's get started. The data carries files for the remaining Federation fleet. You need supplies for your journey, so make sure you explore each sector before moving on to the next, but get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Alright. We're going to do this. We're going to move you over here. Move Nathan over there. Nathan, for you. Great show. Highly recommend watching if you have not seen it. Let's go up here. Then we'll head for the nebula. Playing with Notch today. I also got Nick Me, Nathan, and CY Hang. You stumble across four Scouted Rebel fleet. They pile up the FTL. They get away, no doubt, to warn the fleet of your position. Oh, it's so good to have targeting weapons and shields already. Oh, it's just amazing. Do you actually do this, please? Ooh, my neck. Don't like how fast you're shooting. Still not bad, but we need to really get these next shots to hit. So what's our goal for this episode? We're going for the achievement, which is destroy 10 rock cruisers, including pirate rock cruisers. And we're also going for the dub, obviously. What do we need to make this work? Long-range scanners help us find at least the ships with, beacons with ships in them. Especially if you find like a rock sector, a rock controlled sector, a rock home sector. Then we can do a lot of, that could really be helpful. Though that's the other thing too, though, is scanning like a very dense hostile sector map would be really great. Ship breaks apart, and if you leave from knowledge, they still one step ahead of the fleets. Let's go here. For as a dub, you know, we kind of need a lot of weapons overall. If we keep our crystal weapons, we only need like EMP weapons really. Kind of keep their shields at least to like a level 1. You jump into the middle of the platinum store, where multiple recently incapacitated ships, luminous shadows, briefly illuminated by the lightning. Let's manually search. Display of cautions, your lack of detection equipment allows for some debris to crash in your ship, damaging the hull. You salvage what you can and prepare to jump before anything worse happens. Not sure what that is, we'll deal with it later. Let's at least get shields back on though. Not going to the store, so we'll go down here. Ship hailed. Your ship is hailed. This automated message resisting on a takeover is pointless. Prepare to die. It appears this rebel ship is ran by an AI. Okay, so it's in the med bay, which is being hacked, so let's not even worry about it right now. Excuse me. A little tired. As I say last episode, I complained a lot about. Been working a lot of hours lately. Working 60 hours this week. It's gonna be good money, but just kind of tired of it. For how much it's been kind of working crazy amount of hours this whole year and a half. Mainly a year, because it was probably like first third of my career as a security officer. Was nearly as bad with scheduling. Ship explodes, we probably scrap material. Let's go here. You arrive near a damaged police space station. It appears to be abandoned, but you detect faint life signatures on board. Let's look for survivors. All around you is death, the stench of death's decay. Lifestyle readings must be malfunctioning because you really doubt anything could be alive in here. You quickly return to the ship. Okay, let's go here. Immediately contacted by settlement. Hello, traveler. It seems your ship's outfitted for combat. Care to take a bit of mercenary work? The space dock's under assault from the rebels. Although its dock's technically illegal within their laws, it's very important for our trade. We'll pay you in fuel and scrap as long as you promise to help them. They transmit their space dock coordinates. Okay. Probably not going to the stores. We'll go to the stress beacon, so we can probably even go here. And we'll go for that quest too, obviously. Civilian space station. Your serious civilian space station was heavily damaged. You receive a message. We've been hit hard by the war. We need drone parts to speed up the repairs. We'll buy some from you if you have any extra. Sure. We'll sell you 3. Let's go through the stress ski. You heard what I said. Well, I'm trying to think if we do this. We go here, they're gonna be like here. You go here, they're gonna be here. You go here, they're gonna be here. You go here, and be here. You go here, and yeah, in there. I like that. We can do that, I think. Let's go to Stress Beacon. You barely have time to register your jump completion before your ship warns you of an incoming ship with weapons hot. I gotta repair that med bay at some point here. I've been also, as I kind of got started getting into a little bit in the last episode, working on my gaming PC. It's just, you know, wanting to create something ridiculous turns out requires a lot of ridiculousness to it. Like, I'm going for a, it's been a while since I've talked about my PC. I'm going for a dual CPU, a dual processor setup, so that way I can use one CPU for recording and streaming and stuff. They offer you some of their goods if you don't store a ship. It's actually a pretty good deal. I will accept that. I'm also gonna have you three repair this. But yeah, so I got a motherboard with dual. Let's turn this back on real quick. I got a motherboard that fits dual processors, which isn't super rare. What's rare about this motherboard is that it can overclock dual processors, like at the same time. Like they can, two processors on one motherboard can be overclocked. It's only one of two motherboards that can do this, and the other motherboard uses it's for one really expensive, and also uses really expensive CPUs. Like you could put theoretically you could put they use like the scalable bronze, silver, gold, and platinum series Xenon CPUs, and so theoretically you could put like a bronze one for like 400 like in each. But realistically, I mean, I doubt you're gonna get crazy overclocking on those. I mean, that's me personally. I might be wrong about that. Oh my God, so many stress beacons. So we go here. Maybe this is how we do. We go like stress beacon here, stress beacon here, quest here, exit, and then we leave. Okay, I'm cool with that. Find number of ships fleeing a small space station. You hail, ask what's wrong. Help being overrun by some giant space spiders. Let's send our crew in to help. Not see why hang. A crew boards station, cautiously moving between the corridors. Suddenly, a man-sized fragment bursts out of the fence ceilings, followed by countless more. You fight your way back to the airlock and force to leave for counting all crew members, and everyone made it back. Shit, what a shame. Tell you what, Notch, I don't know, it feels weird, honestly, having one of you guys pilot. Put you on engines, Nimi. I'm willing to risk it this time, like, even though the crystal crew members are rare, it isn't as important as compared to, like, the Type B run we were trying to do and get, like, which did work, but sadly we did not get the extra fourth crystal crew member. You encounter a refugee ship drifting. This is in space. I mean, it looks like it's fleeing rebel advance and ran out of fuel. It's just being active, but you're not sure if anyone's on board, and communication seems to be down. Let's prepare to board and investigate. It looks like the ship ran out of fuel, and the crew ran out of fuel not long after. Despite the grisly scene that remains, you find one surviving crewmate that is locked in the freezer, almost perfectly preserved, and apparently overlooked by the starving crewmen. Perfect. Going on shields. We'll see. If you go here, maybe that's how we do this. So you go like here, they're going to be like here. Go here, they're going to be like here. Yeah, no, we go here and then quest and exit. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with a warning. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools and try to shut down your engines. Your crew keeps them barely operational as you move into attack. Okay. Honestly, they can't do anything, so let's just do this. Take down the repair drone, maybe? Excuse me. Okay, perfect. Maybe, so yeah, like, where did I leave off? So yeah, I mean, like, it's like only one or two motherboards. that can overclock that also supports dual CPU. It's there, and so this is also a bit of an older thing. It's a bit of an older motherboard. It supports DDR3 instead of DDR4 RAM 6, for example. It's like from 2011, but and so it also uses like older CPUs, which the CPUs are actually gonna be cheaper, which is gonna be nice for it. The ship partially destroyed. Your ship system restored full functionality. And salvage rate came from the debris. There's like some pretty good Xenon CPUs that are like from back in the day that are going for like 100. Like I found them on a website going for 125 right now, but and plus tax. Let's see. Let's go to the quest. But yeah, they get like 3.5 gigahertz, and that's without overclocking. And I saw the YouTube tutorial I saw using this motherboard was able to get them overclocked to like 4.4, these exact CPUs. Now, of course, it probably depends on the silicon lottery, but that's besides the point. It's not much I can control about that. Once you arrive at the beacon, you detect a rebel scout assaulting a compound on a nearby desolate moon. Let's engage the rebels and rescue the space dock. Let's also stop their weapons. We'll send Nathan in there. Absolutely annoying. It was one of yours. Let's do that. Such a good start, too. Oh, fucking A. Okay. I guess we dodged that shot. You know, it's just one of those unfortunate battles we're gonna have to deal with. Let's close this door off, because I forgot about that. Move this over here, too. Can you go in there? Thank you, Laura. So we started dodging some of these shots. Anyways, let's get focused back on what we were talking about. Anyways, yeah, very motherboard, dual processors and overclock, bit older. It's very big motherboard too, and that's the annoying part. I bought my case before buying this because I reached out a long shot for this motherboard because it's originally going for like 500. I told them I was gonna stream with it and stuff, and I would have a good use, and I would buy it for 300, and they got it for me, so I got it for a good deal. Deppos hails you. Thank you. I don't know what we did to anger the rebels, but they were ready to kill us. I'll show you our goods as well as patch up your hull. Thank you for patching my hull. I do appreciate that. Oh yeah. Anyways, but yeah. So the other motherboard that used like the really powerful very powerful. That is one to keep track of as well because it's also much smaller than form factor compared to this one, and they're probably gonna be super rare soon as well. They are in stock in places, but I think some stores are starting to like run out. And this motherboard is super expensive too. It's like 600. So I don't know. It's either gonna be cheaper or more expensive as time goes on. I think at first it might be cheaper just because no one wants to really buy super expensive Xenon scalable processor, and they don't want to use like a bad one with it. But that's my plan over time. That's kind of my upgrade because I like this idea of using a dual processor setup where one's used for gaming and one's used for streaming and recording. You arrive at the long range beacon. When you have FTL drives charged, you jump to the next sector. A rebel space station and a single fighter is monitoring this beacon for Federation activity. A number of civilian ships are docked, awaiting inspection by the rebels and possible detainment if they are Federation loyalists. The rebels have not noticed you yet. Let's fend for ourselves, attack and escape, because it's the best option. And so yeah, I have to get a new case because I bought this I got this motherboard after I bought the case because I got it off like a long shot. Nice. Nice. Tell you what, Pitbull, you can repair that now. While we're waiting. Also, we can probably put some power back into the engines. Can you also get in there now? We'll heal you up. Enemy spirits popped FTL. They're trying to escape. There we go. Nice dodges. Nice dodges. Don't. No! What? Well, at least it doesn't really matter too much. They were holding up the... Why? Oh, that's so weird. Okay, sure. I mean, we're waiting for that to end, but I'm okay with that. Let's go with power controlled. I like it better. Oh, wait. Some isolated region was thrown into chaos at the start of the rebellion. Even in peacetime, it was always beset by pirates, but now its center of operations counts pirates' fleets. I forgot. The sex actually kind of mattered. I just had to pay attention to that. I think we're fine still. Let's go back down later. At least I hope that's what we'll do. Let's go here and hope that I didn't screw ourselves out of rock ships. I don't think we faced a single rock ship anyways. You barely have time to rest your show completion before ship warns you of an incoming ship with weapons hot. So yeah, everything's kind of playing around this motherboard's been a big issue. Do this. There we go. Like mainly like I've been figuring out the water cooling system today is what I've been doing. I got pretty good. Like I got some. I'm doing like a whole bunch of like I'm not doing like a whole kit thing or an AIO. Or like a all-in-one system. This ship repeatedly hails you. It looks like they want to surrender. Nah, fam, that ain't a good deal. No more. Not in Sector 2. What do you think this is? Sector 1? But yeah, that's been actually kind of fun. I'm getting like a whole bunch of mishmash parts, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. The only thing I'm gonna try to build with my friend, but he's leaving to do like a study job, like in a few states away from me. So I'm trying to get the parts right away, and the pumps that I want for this water cooling system, they have I'm not gonna do a reservoir because I don't need it technically, and it's just gonna be more expensive. Also, the ship explodes, you might as well have material. Go down here. Your ship's hailed. Good sir, seems you're having some trouble with those rebels. I'd help you, but I can't afford the upkeep on this hunk chuck I'm flying. Maybe become some sort of arrangement? The only arrangement is your life. Because mercenaries are worse than rebels, and the only honorable course is to engage the mercenary in battle. Anyway, so let's do that. Well, this is not fun. They're gonna get that repaired pretty fast. Let's keep that burst laser offline. Beautiful. Okay, we can. Okay. Back to your position, Pipple Luck. But yeah, so this PC is gonna be a beast though, cause I'm going for like the 1500 liters per hour flow rate. They send a frantic message, take everything you have, just don't kill us. Nah, we're gonna kill you, fam. So I'm going for that. It's for maximum cooling. I'm getting some pretty good radiators. I think they're like one of the best. They were definitely rated like one of the highest on like one of the websites, but they're not like the most expensive, which I like too. But that makes me think that they're not like the highest end you could get performance-wise. But I think these do look pretty good, which I'm happy with. Another unarmed or unmanned ship patrols this area. Prepared to fight the ship. I'm getting some good fans. They're a little more expensive, but fans are like so cheap to begin with. I'm not like too worried about it. It's like an extra $10 compared to like, the average fan. So I'm like perfectly fine with like spending that. Should have aimed for the weapon system. Nice dodge, so guess it didn't matter. Also, we can move. Well, we can move this. I mean, annoying. Well, might as well send the NG over there too. Take a lot on maybe unnecessary damage here. Can you stop that? There we go, finally. Jesus Christ. Did it. Okay. We're gonna send you over there. We'll send you back over here. The enemy ship explodes. We must grab material. So yeah, I'm getting pretty good radio. I got good fans. The pump is the only thing that's kind of a little bit iffy because, like, what I was trying to say before is that I might not be able to get them in time for B and also be able to build them with my friend. I did find some other ones that do like 1,200 liters per hour, which isn't bad either. Like compared to like 1,500 I've seen. Like the only other thing like I've seen that's kind of comparable is to like 11. I've seen like 1,153 be like a number thrown around decently, but 1,500 seems to be the highest I could find. I really want to get the pump. I don't think adding a reservoir really matters too much in the whole theory, at least, of cooling things. Might give you more water slots to be able to disperse heat, but it's hard to see why. Speaking, it's apparently a tourist destination, though. One ship, a small station, is offering a deal. Sure, that's a great deal. Let's go up here. Probably upgrade our shields or something. As soon as you arrive, small ship decloaks behind yours. Immediately power up your shields and weapons, but they continue on the trajectory unimpressed. You try to calm your nerves. It's not a shop. Let's get this done right away. Save the rest for scrap for later. At first, it appears you arrived at an empty system, but a ship appears behind a plane and hails you. Ha ha! I'm the dreaded pirate Toko, prepared to die. Alright. And the reason why I want the best water cooling is because especially with this being kind of older motherboard and older CPUs and stuff, I really want to try to get the best house overclocking as possible. So I'm really trying to focus on the cooling Fuck, I fucked it up. Cool, I guess we got through, but... So that's why I'm really trying to focus on the cooling part. And the radiators too take up like the 360 millimeters, so they take up 3 fan slots, which is pretty good, all things considered. That's pretty good for cooling. That gives you a lot. You know, I'm not going crazy and going for like 4 fan slots or even 5 fan slots, which I've seen. So I'm like, what could even fit 5 fan slots like on one row? That's what I want to know. Why do we keep missing? It's so fucking annoying. They can't even damage our... They can't even damage our ship. What are we doing here? Why? Why, game? Why you like this? Especially to me. Of all people who put so many hours of this year into a 8-year-old game such as yourself, why, how could you play me like this? Thank you. Finally. Ooh, felt good. Because of course, the better cooldown we get, the more we can the higher we can overclock the CPUs we got. Your day is yours. Show us the honor by allowing us to live. We'll not accept surrender. Alright. Ship explodes in mine scrap material. Let's go here. My back's killing me now. Oh. It says it picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of many fleeing your bold fans. It appears to not protect you yet, or else trying to avoid notice. Let's hail them. The vessels lead to hear from you. The rain lost supplies, success trade. Dude, we are stacked on fuel. Let's go here. Mercenaries are swarming the galaxy now, knowing that the less than legal services are in demand during this period of unrest. One is waiting at speaking and hails you. Let's fight the ship, because mercenaries are worse than rebels, and the only honorable course is to engage the mercenaries in battle. Let's do this. What else am I gonna get for my PC? Also, if I am wrong, let me know. If I'm wrong about the fact that not having a reservoir is gonna like actually affect my cooling ability. Because if it is, then I'll buy reservoirs later for the pumps probably. See if I overclock it a little bit further. But reservoirs for probably what is just like a piece of plastic is pretty expensive, all things considered. Like holy shit. Like I saw one that was going for like $100. You see a frantic message. Your ship's surprisingly well equipped. Take this, let us live. Sure. Just because I'm feeling generous. Let's go here. No, let's go here. Okay, so we go here. I mean, it's definitely gonna hit next round. We have to go here now. Then that's what we have to do. The power ship's flying me inside the asteroid field. Immediately we lose boost its attack. I'm also I'm getting a bracket. So I have to get a new case because, as stated earlier in this episode, the form factor isn't. I bought to see the motherboard I have to buy in the case, and the form factor doesn't really fit the case. I only why I got this motherboard in the first place because it's such a rarity, and I was taking a long shot honestly in the first place. Annoying. Oh no, I'll be right back. I gotta deal with this. I think I'm all set. I'm not sure what happened there. Ignore this. Oh, okay. Now that's what I was waiting for. Be right back. Alright, we are back. Damn, it's the same thing again. Okay. Oh, now it's all laggy, too. This is so weird. Alarm went off when I haven't seen before. I had to deal with it. I wasn't even sure I was going to get a call. And then I didn't for a while. And then eventually I did get a call after waiting after so long. Oh, God, it's so laggy. For the shields next. Excuse me. So yeah, that was fun and scary. You know, just getting like a loud random noise at like 4:45 in the morning is just great. Don't leave. I've messed up. That's it's the hook from one of my newest singles. So anyways, let's go back to this PC. So yeah, the water cooler I'm really focused on because that's kind of the biggest part of how I'm going to be able to at least overclock, how well I'm going to be able to clock the CPUs. And if I can, I would like this configuration to last a while, you know? I would like, if I could, the video I was supposed to be able to get up to 4.4. If I get up to 4.7, I should be fine on gaming for a while when it comes to stuff. Now, 4.7 is very optimistic, I think, but it's what I'd ideally like to see, so I'm really going to try to focus on the cooling here. So yeah, I had to get a new gaming case because I got the motherboard. That's where it was. I got a new gaming case because the motherboard, or at least will be, because the motherboard is way too large for form factor reasons, and I mean, like, it could fit, but I was trying to fit in like other like stuff with this too. It's just this will work better, and I can still. The reason why I got this original motherboard case was that the reason why I got the original motherboard that I still own. I'm gonna have to sell now. I destroyed the box, so I can't return it. But the reason why I got it was because it can fit another motherboard in there with an attachment. And it turns out this attachment fits where the fan radiators and the fans and radiator slots are. So I can literally just have to take up one of those slots instead. And that's how I'm gonna do this. I'll still buy the attachment, and I should be able to put it inside, like, at least theoretically, I should be able to put it in the same slot. It's just the only thing I won't be able to access it from outside the case, which isn't a big deal for me because I'm only using this motherboard to mine Bitcoin anyways. And then I still have the 360 Ti on the way. They are receiving a shipment on the 5th January, which is coming up here in 6 days for me. So once they get it, they'll deliver it, and I'm excited. Anyways, you arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL trap's charged, jump to the next sector. A rebel space station, a single fighter, mined this beacon for Federation activity. A number of civilian ships are docked, waiting inspection by the rebels and possible attainment if they are Federation loyalists. The rebels have not noticed you yet. Let's run for ourselves, attack and escape. Okay. Annoying, not good. Let's see if they get this. They are. Okay, we're going to focus all this on the drone control. Perfect. Let's do that again. We'll go for the weapons with this, but I want to keep the heavy on the drone control. Okay. Pipalock, I need to get in there. Go for the weapons. Well, so what else have been focusing on getting? I got some RAM, which is not as, crazy, but like I got some pretty good RAM. I like to think it's a little more expensive for DDR3 stuff, which like from what I saw, I guess they said the latency was like a bit overkill on this for gaming, but it's basically your superb fit for RAM. And that's fine with me too, because especially since again we're running on an older motherboard, I'm perfectly fine with. Okay. Guess both get in there. I'm perfectly fine with like putting a little bit extra for some RAM. If it means that it will make sure my gaming experience isn't really affected too much. Beautiful. Okay, let's get you two healed up by the way as well. Chip explodes, we find scrap material. So I got the RAM, that's I got my SSD already. I'm gonna have to get an adapter from what my friend was telling me because it is an older motherboard and doesn't really support SSD. SSD wasn't a huge thing at the time. And that's, perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. I'm getting another I think I'm gonna get like a used HDD because I'm probably not gonna use it for anything besides like just storing like photos and video stuff. So I don't really mind getting a used one, and I'll just get like a used 4 TB one. I'm thinking, and that'll be fine for storage for right now. I'll probably be able to add more too. I'm sure it's a big case. Let's see, water cooling. I don't want to bring this topic back up next episode. You know, water cooling, the RAM, the motherboard and the CPUs, the graphics card. What else am I forgetting? It feels like I'm forgetting something. I think that's it, right? I'm just gonna say it is. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace out.